Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Your Name. It's me, Ella. Today is a national holiday. Today is National Hug Your Cat Day. Now, I don't have a cat to hug. My father-in-law has a bunch of cats. they always seem to get new cats. Like if something happens to one, they get more just show up. They're like the cat-friendly house in the area. They always are taking in strays and making them as pets. Anyways, I don't have an actual cat that I can hug, so I made one yesterday. This is a free pattern by Stitch by Faye, and it's similar to a really popular pattern that is going around now for people to do for market preps, but it is a free version of it. I've actually made this before last year, around the time I did a Christmas market. I made it a couple of times in worsted weight yarn, but yesterday I thought I'd make it in blanket yarn. So I used burnout blanket in black, and I made me a little cat. He's a little fuzzy, because on black yarn everything shows up. So he needs to be picked off. But anyways, look at him. I don't think I did the best on his eyes. See, there's just fuzz everywhere. He is fuzzy. It shows up so well on black yarn. But he is just a little black cat. I thought he was cute. His feet are a little crooked. Every time I make any of these that have bobble feet, they never line up right for me. But yeah, so I just made him yesterday. I thought he was cute. I did do my own thing for the tail, because this particular pattern's tail is just a chain and then like single crochet down it. And in worsted weight that works because it's a little bit stiffer and shorter, but in blanket yarn it would have just been super floppy. So I did for his tail I chained like 11, and I have double crochet down, and then I have double crochet back up, and then I folded it and sewed it together to make like a little tube. That was just to avoid having to crochet in a small circle, because I hate doing that. And then I just sewed it on there. But yeah, his ears are no-sew. They're part of the pattern. And then I just stitched his eyes on and his little nose. I used gray because most black cats have black noses, but black on black wouldn't show up that well. But I think he's pretty cute. June loves him, so I'll probably give him to her. He's not really a market make. I just made him for this video and for fun. And he's pretty cute. So I figured we'd name him Salem. That's why I gave him yellow eyes. Black cat with yellow eyes. I just thought he was Halloween-y. So that's one I made yesterday. I did also want to show you another one that June loves. She's been running around playing with this for a while. I made this a couple of years ago. I can't remember if it was when I was pregnant with June, or maybe before that. So it was 2020 or 2021. I entered it in the fair, and I'm pretty sure I won first place with it in the pillow category. But it is my patchwork cat. This was a lot of work. Each of these are strips that, you know, you had to do just a few rows of this color and then a few rows of this color down. So each one of these are individual strips, and then around the whole cat, this cream color is one big strip. And then it's also the same on the back. So I had to make all these strips and then stitch them together, and then stitch this big one around it, and then put the eyes on, and I sewed that little nose on. I'm pretty sure I did my own thing for the nose. I can't really remember. It's been a while. And I did use safety eyes. But it's just a little patchwork cat pillow. June will get on it like she's riding it, and she'll walk around like she's riding it. Like a little horse stick, you know, those little sticks with heads. I don't know what it's called, hobby horses. But she does that with this cat. She loves this cat. And so I thought it was appropriate to show this too, because she loves this cat and she hugs it and loves on it. I found it in the closet one day, a few days ago. I can't remember when that was. Friday maybe? Saturday? When I was cleaning out, you know, and organizing our closet, it was in there. And she found it and she's had it ever since. So this is her little buddy now. And I think it's so cool that I made something before she was even alive, and now she loves it. So that's cool to think about. But these are my little cats today for Hug a Cat Day. So just hug your cats. If you have a pet cat, hug it and love on it. If you don't, make you one. Or if you could go to like a shelter and visit cats that don't have anybody and love on them and play with them and stuff. We have a local shelter here that does that, but with dogs. They don't take cats. I don't even know if we have a cat shelter around here. Maybe. The only place I ever see cats like that is like at the pet stores. Like Petco, and what's that other one called? PetSmart? I can't remember. We have multiple pet stores. We have Petco, PetSmart, Pet Supplies Plus. A couple independent ones, but they're all like fish and amphibians and reptiles and things like that. They don't have like furry animals. But we always play with the cats when we go to Petco and stuff. We go to Petco and PetSmart and all those places just to look at the animals. Usually like on rainy, gross days, we take the kids to do that because it's just fun. And well, we do have a dog shelter that you can go and volunteer and walk the dogs and play with the dogs and bring them treats and stuff. But I'm sure there's cat ones out there too you could do that with. But I just made me some cats to hug, because I don't have a real cat. And like I said, my father-in-law does have a bunch of cats, but you know, I'm not at his house at the moment, so I can't go hug cats. But I love little cats. I love kittens. They're so fun to play with. One of these days, maybe if we can ever get a house, we'll probably have some cats, because Devin is a cat person. I'm more of a dog person, personally, but I don't hate cats, you know, I just prefer dogs. But I do like cats, you know. I've had plenty of cats over my life, in my childhood and stuff. Almost every cat I've ever had were tuxedo cats. So, I think it's just funny. I had like 4 tuxedo cats in my life, just by coincidence, because they're just cats that just happened to show up. Because we were the same kind of people when we used to grow up. My mom, you know, if animals showed up, we ended up taking care of them, and they ended up staying. So, but anyways, go hug a cat today for National Cat Hugging Day, National Hug a Cat Day, yeah. And I'll leave these 2 patterns linked below if you want to check them out. This one is made in the pattern, it's smaller yarn, but you can use any yarn and hook. This is blanket yarn, so it's size 6, and the hook I used was a 7mm. This is all worsted weight yarn. I probably used a G or H hook, so 4mm or 5mm. I don't remember, but it's probably what I used. Maybe a F, but my stitches are kind of big. So, but I'll leave them both links below. They're both free. This one is by Stitch by Faye. This one is by the Underground Crafter, which I love. She has so many patterns that I've made. She also does a Halloween crochet along pretty much every year, I think, and has for years. And I almost always enter it because she puts out patterns, and then she collaborates with other designers to put out patterns, and then they do giveaways for like hook sets and yarn and things like that. I've never won any, but I try every year. But this was for that actually one year that she made. I don't know if it was a Halloween one. I think it was just cats. But anyways, it's her. She has a bunch of crochet alongs. I enjoy her patterns greatly. I've made a lot of them. But anyways, check out the patterns if you want to. And if you've made any crochet cats and you'd like to share pictures with me, I would love to see them. So share them with me on the Facebook group, which is linked below, in my email, which is also below, or on Instagram. You can either share them to me via Messenger on there, or you can just tag me in your post, and I would love to see them. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here and get to work on some things that I'm also working on behind the scenes. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.